Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Apple is to fight a court order insisting it helps the FBI access the mobile phone records of the San Bernardino gunman Saeed Rizwan Farouk. Apple claims the legal ruling threatens the security of all its customers. The iPhone in question has a 4-digit passcode, and there are 10,000 possible combinations. If an incorrect code is entered 10 times, the phone's data will be automatically erased. Our science editor Tom Clark reports.
Along San Bernardino.
This is a story about an investigation into a terror attack by a husband and wife in San Bernardino, California last year. They shot 14 people dead and injured 22 before being killed by police. But because that investigation now hinges on hacking into the locked iPhone of gunman Saeed Farouk, it's now become a story about the world's largest technology company, Apple, and the security it argues is at the heart of its products. After a car chase, police shot dead Farouk and his Pakistan-born wife, Tashfeen Malik. But in the wreckage, they found Farouk's iPhone, on which investigators argue is a goldmine of information about the first ISIS-inspired attack on US soil.
We still have one of those killer's phones that we have not been able to open. It's been over 2 months now. We're still working on it.
Last night, a US federal judge ordered Apple to provide
reasonable technical assistance to assist law enforcement agents in obtaining access to the data on the subject device.
The problem the FBI has is the same any iPhone user encounters when they forget their password. Enter an incorrect password too many times, and you must wait longer before you can enter it again. Get it wrong 10 times, and all the data on the phone is permanently scrambled. What the FBI wants is for Apple to install software on the phone to allow them to have as many goes as they want to enter the password, a so-called brute force attack.
But Apple, which says it has already given the FBI access to other data it holds on the attackers, is refusing to break into one of its own phones.
The government is asking Apple to hack our own users and undermine decades of security advancements that protect our customers.
Law enforcement agencies and Apple have been on a collision course over access to users' data since the technology company began encrypting its operating system and messages. The company argues if it gives access to one phone, how many will follow?
If there's a way to get in, then somebody will find a way in. There have been people that suggest that we should have a back door. But the reality is if you put a back door in, that back door is for everybody, for good guys and bad guys.
And Apple wants to look like the ultimate good guy.
It's very much a PR win for Apple. I think Apple's had an awful lot of criticism recently about its flat fourth quarter with iPhone sales, about the fact that it lost its position as the most valuable company in the world by market capitalization, about the declining share price. So there's a lot of concern about whether Apple has got its eye on the ball. And I think in this case what they've done is said, actually, customers, we're on your side.
The federal government won't be letting Apple off the hook over Saeed Farouk's phone. But as the case likely winds its way to the higher courts, the fact the FBI can't break into an iPhone doesn't exactly harm the company's reputation.
Tom Clark reporting.
I've been getting away with it.